Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot even believe that I'm saying this. Charlie Morris.
So thanks for coming out. I've had a lot of adventures down here on 30A, so I'm going to tell you some stories about those. This song I wrote in Austin, Texas. I was staying at a songwriter friend of mine's named Bob Schneider, and I was sleeping in his 4-year-old son's room at his house. He was not there. And it was cold, it was February, there were snow flurries, which doesn't happen that much there, I don't think. And I went to sleep and I had a dream. And in the dream there was a song. And I woke up and I was singing the song. And then I realized it was a song that had come to me in a dream. And that had never happened before. And then I wrote all the words down and kind of worked it out right there. And then I went to the kitchen and played it for my songwriter friend Bob, and he was like, and then I knew it was good. And I've been playing it ever since, so it's called Nothing But the Rain. I had a dream I was in the mountains where the snowflakes fall. I heard a sound in the distance and I swore it was calling my name. You said it's nothing but the rain in his jealousy, and then we wound up in a sea or a river. I could not tell. Me and Louise in the water where the snowflakes fell. Oh, won't you come a little closer? If I come closer, I may fall. Like the snow in the water and disappear in it all. I had a dream I was in the mountains where the snowflakes fall. I heard fear in the distance and I swore it was calling my name. You said, remember, it's nothing but that rain in his jealousy, and then we wound up in the sea or a river. I could not tell. Me and Louise in the water where the snowflakes fell. Won't you come a little closer? If I come closer, I may fall. Like the snow in the water and disappear in it all. Oh, I want to believe, I want to believe, even though I know that nobody here is as pure as that driven snow. Won't you come a little closer? Won't you come a little closer? If I come closer, I may fall. Like the snow in the water and disappear in I had a dream I was in the mountains where the snowflakes fall. So I've been coming down to the Songwriter Festival here for many years. And one year, a few years back, a man hired me to play at his home on the beach here during the festival in the daytime. And they had a bunch of friends over, similar to this. And I would say that the house cost $1 trillion. And at the end of the performance, the man told me that I could come there in the off season and stay in his home and write songs, he said, or whatever it is that I did. And I said, so it's in January when they have the Songwriter Festival. So I said, well, who will be here on Monday? And he said, no one will be here on Monday. And I said, I would like to be here on Monday. And he said, okay. And so there I was. I had my own golf cart with a license plate that I could drive around. And I really started to get to know the place during that time. And 17 days into my stay in this $1 trillion house, I texted him, can I stay 4 more days? And he replied back, you're still there? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And I replied back, yes. And then about 30 minutes later, he replied back, I guess. So riding that wave of enthusiasm, I did manage to piece together one song about my 21 days here in January. It wasn't my most productive life period, I will admit, but it was enjoyable. And a songwriter friend of mine named Hugh Mitchell came over to the house one day, and we wrote this song called Beadstown. Close down for the season when they go back to the grind, but they'll be back again come summertime. And I'm the only one in the movie, and there ain't no checkout line, and the fish are still biting in the cold sunshine. I like when Captain Larry calls me. Says let's head out on that emerald sail and see what we can find. Beadstown in the wintertime. Beadstown in the wintertime. Everybody knows my name, and everybody's got 2 for 1, and everybody here is having twice as much fun. I like when Captain Larry calls me. Says let's head out on that emerald sail and see what we can find. Beadstown in the wintertime. Beadstown in the wintertime. And before you know it, the changing of the seasons in the air. And before you know it, changing of the seasons in the air. I like when Captain Larry calls me, says let's head out on that emerald sea and see what we can find. Beadstown in the wintertime. Beadstown in the wintertime. Beadstown in the wintertime. Beadstown in the wintertime. And so to continue on with my 30A theme, so I was down here another year, and I had already put that song out. By the way, the guy who owned the $1 trillion house, once I played him that song, he was like, "Oh, you can come whenever you want." And so I have done that. I have come whenever I wanted. So I was staying in his home again after the Songwriter Festival. And I got a phone call from Palm Beach, Florida on my telephone. I had been engaging in a recreational activity and did not feel like answering a phone that I did not know the number to. And so I had a voicemail, and the voicemail was from Jimmy Buffett. And someone that knew him had seen me play at the festival and knew that he was looking for people for a Broadway musical that he was doing called Escape to Margaritaville. So he called me, and then he said that he had a proposition for me. So I'm going to play you the voicemail so that you don't think I'm bullshitting, which I do bullshit, but this is one of the situations that I'm not, so you won't really know which is which. Let's see here. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Charlie, Jimmy Buffett here. How you doing, man? I've been living with you for a while, listening to all your stuff. I needed to talk to you about a project we're working on that might be of interest to you. So give me a call, 561-358. Let me give you another number, my French phone. I'm going to be in Tahiti for the next week.
He said to call him on his French phone that he was going to be in Tahiti for the next week. So, hold on, let me turn my phone off now that I've played you the voicemail. And so, I called him, and that led to a whole series of events that happened, which I'll tell you some other time. But during COVID, I was at a loss for things to do at some point, so I decided I was going to clean out all of my emails and text messages and voicemails. So I ran across that voicemail, and it inspired one of the two songs that I wrote during COVID. And it's called, well, the first thing I thought when I heard that voicemail, which I was reminded of, is I would like to have my own Tahitian phone. And I hope that this leads to me making a lot of money. My Tahitian phone. Oh, wait, I can play the harmonica on this. Let me get my harmonica out of the back. You need to bring a little clip thing up again, or what? I'm just kidding. Oh, Jimmy, Give me some of that money. Come on, man, you're almost a billionaire. Break me off a little bit of that stash. I'll write it in a song and you can call me on my Tahitian phone. Oh, Jimmy, give me some of that money. I'll buy me a plane, head straight for the sun. Do a loop-de-loop for the Sky King. I set it down, it'll be like a dream, and you can call me on my Tahitian phone. We can find the truth and dance around it a little longer. Oh, Jimmy, we can take that money and run. We can take that money and run. Oh, Jimmy, I know it sounds funny, but it's a good thing you can't see the other end of this phone. You'd find yourself a middle-aged man sleeping in the back of a van, trying to save money, start a family and find a home. He said, call me on my Tahitian phone. He said, call me on my Tahitian phone. Come on, Jimmy. So I was sitting out in front of the Alma Veda coffee shop. Have you ever been there? Every one of you has. And this is in the old location before they put the Cuban restaurant there. And I was feeling very smug, very pleased with myself because I had been drinking green juices and walking on the beach, and I was tan. And I'd been going to fitness type things. And so I was feeling very good. And a man pulled up to the stop sign there, and he had a pristine white Range Rover automobile. He had a large white linen shirt covering his very portly torso. His wife looked like she worked at the local Lululemon and engaged in yoga-like activities throughout the day. He had 2 daughters in the back seat. They were wearing mirrored aviator sunglasses, so it was difficult to tell exactly what they were up to, but they were attractive young ladies who didn't seem to look up from their iPhone telephones while they were there at the stop sign. And as he pulled away from the stop sign, he lowered his very stylish sunglasses and he looked at me and he smiled real big and he went like that. And then I was like, I did the same thing. And I liked him. He made me smile. This whole thing just really entertained me. And so I decided that when I got home, I was going to write a song about this guy. So I was back at the $1 trillion house, and I wrote this song. It's called Fat Dad. Oh, it's from the daughter's perspective. To roll with my fat dad, he's got a fat pad. Roll with my family down to 30A. Daddy used to hang down in Destin, but now we're rolling. We're rolling, but we ain't no pushover. Fat daddy's got that banging Range Rover, hell yeah. Everybody down here loves my fat dad. My fat dad. At this point, I did not know where to take the song. I got off the porch and I walked up to a teenager who was listening to hip hop on his telephone. I said, "What are you listening to, young man?" He said, "Little Uzi." I had never heard of Little Uzi, but I decided to put Little Uzi in the song. When we roll, we be banging Little Uzi. We be headed to a town down in that SEC. Daddy bought a box of Mom would have a bathroom and I'd have a color TV. 'Cause we're rolling, yeah, we're rolling, but we ain't no pushover. Fat daddy's got that banging. Fat daddy's got that banging. Oh yeah. Everybody down here, oh yeah. Everybody down here loves my fat dad. My fat dad. Sometimes we go to that country store in my daddy's black F-150. In my daddy's black F-150. I like to roll with my fat dad. He's got a fat pad. Roll with my family down to 30A. Daddy used to hang down in Destin, but now we're rolling. Yeah, we're rolling, but we ain't no pushover. Fat daddy's got that banging. Oh yeah. Everybody down here, oh yeah. Everybody down here, they love my fat dad. Fat dad. Any fat dads in the house tonight? You don't have to be fat to be a fat dad, but you can be. That guy came to one of my shows down here much later, and so, of course, I watched him out of the corner of my eye to see his response, because he does not know that he's fat dad. And 2 times during the song, he went... He's like, somebody freaking gets it. This is a song about the last few years and just some of the way I see a few things. It's called Times Have Changed, and it's going to be on my new album that I just recorded in Nashville. There's no soda fountain counter, no 5 and dime. Nobody's taking cash, you need a credit line, and it's getting crowded, and it's getting warm. Ain't no kids in the front yard, no football in the street, no lemonade stand, no tree house in the trees, and it's getting crowded, crowded and warm. What happened to no, sir? Yes, ma'am. Looking folks in the eye, the family and the good Lord, and thanking Him every night. Oh, I ain't saying I wanted things to stay the same, but man, times have changed. Ain't nobody on the front porch, no rocking in the chair, no neighbors dropping by, 'cause they gotta get somewhere, and I bet it's crowded there, and I bet it's warm. What happened to no, sir? Yes, ma'am. Looking folks in the eye, the family and the good Lord, and thanking Him every night. Oh, I ain't saying I wanted things to stay the same, but man, times have changed. It ain't like leaves in the fall. No, it ain't nothing like that. It's like the girl that you loved, who ain't ever coming back. She ain't ever coming back. What happened to no, sir? Yes, ma'am. Looking folks in the eye, the family and the good Lord, and thanking Him every night. Oh, I ain't saying I wanted things to stay the same, but man, time, man, time, man, times have changed. I was in New York City with my college roommate and his fiance, and she said, he said, Charlie, we were at dinner and they had been drinking. He said, would you write a song for our wedding and sing it at the wedding, and it will be our wedding song? And I said, I will not do that. And he said, when we were in college, you said that you would. And I said, I don't remember a great deal from college. And he said, you said it multiple times. I said, all right, if I said it multiple times, I'll do it. And so a year went by, and I was at the rehearsal dinner. I saw his mother. She came up to me. She said, Charlie, we're so excited about the song. I said, me too, Mrs. Ramsey. She said, "You don't have to sing it or anything, but would you please tell me my son's wedding song title?" And I said, "The title is I Do." She said, "That's a good wedding song title." I said, "I thought so when I wrote it, Mrs. Ramsey." And then she gave me a big hug, and I turned around and I thought, damn, I've got to write a song for this wedding tomorrow. Now it's got to be called I Do. And so I woke up at the Holiday Inn Express the next morning. I rented an acoustic guitar from a music store. I wrote a song called I Do, and I played it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the beach in Santa Barbara for their wedding. And I've been singing it ever since. So here it is. It's called I Do, I Do. Oh, I look up to you. You don't look down on me. Maybe you could be the one. Be my honey. 1 and 1 is true. True as the days of summer, true as the sad man on my corner, true blue. Oh, you make me want to say, I do, I do, I do believe in you this much. I know it's true, that I do. Look up to you, you don't look down on me. What do you see in me? Is it oceans of blue? How do you make the colors say in 1,000 crazy ways that in the end most things they will be okay? Oh, you make me want to say I do, I do, I do believe in you this much. I know it's true. Oh, it's a little grain of sand coming to you from a desperate man this much. I know it's true, that I do. Look at my plan, oh, it's such a simple plan to love you and always be true. I do. This much, I know it's true. It's a little grain of sand coming to you from a desperate man. This much, I know it's true. This much, I know it's true. This much, I know it's true. That oh, you make me want to say, oh, you make me wanna say I do. Thought that was pretty good for a Holiday Inn Express. One day I was, sometimes in between touring, I go write songs with people in Nashville, which I really enjoy writing songs with other people. I write a lot of my own songs, but I love writing with other people too. When I was first starting out, I was too egotistical to do that. And then I really wised up and really started to enjoy it. And I was over at a friend's house one day. She had a Pinterest board on her computer. And then it had like 70,000 photographs of a kitchen that one might dream of. And then the board was called Dream Kitchen. And so when I left the house, I was over at, I met a friend of mine named Rick Brantley, and he said, "You got an idea for a song that we could write?" And I said, "Yeah, I have this idea to write a song called Dream Kitchen." And he said, "Okay, let's do it." So we did. Here it is. I met her on Sunday, I called her on Monday, I took her out Saturday night. Wasn't 3 months later, I rang in the trailer, you know when you know it's right. Then I came home Friday, she was looking my way, and she looked a little uptight. Running everywhere, pulling out her hair, 'cause you know when something ain't right. She don't want no high heels, she wants that dream kitchen. I blame it all on that magazine subscription. What do I know about Southern living? Oh, I can't stand to see that look in her eyes. I'm gonna buy a dream kitchen. And it was out goes drinking, out goes fishing, out goes Friday night. I was working overtime and saving every dime, 'cause you know when something ain't right. She don't want no high heels, she wants that. Oh, I blame it all on that magazine subscription. What do I know about Southern living? Oh, I can't stand to see that look in her eyes. I'm gonna buy a dream kitchen. I was all love and devotion, and there she stood at the door. Did you get that big promotion? She don't want no high heels, she wants that. Yeah, I blame it all on that magazine subscription. What do I know about Southern living? Oh, I can't stand to see that look in her eyes. She don't want no high heels, she wants that dream kitchen. Oh, I blame it all on that magazine subscription. What do I know about Southern living? Oh, I can't stand to see that look in her eyes. No, I can't stand to see that look in her eyes. I'm gonna buy a dream kitchen. So I think I'm just gonna do one more song, and is that right? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's just pretty casual here tonight. We're not doing that long of a set. But thank you for listening to me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you'll come and see me play sometime. I'll be back down here for the Songwriter Festival, and I always love being down here. So if you see me on the street, stop me and say hello. And just always grateful to be in such a beautiful place, and I hope that God blesses you and that you have a good weekend. So thanks for listening to me. Yeah. This is a song about a girl I met in Austin, Texas one night. I made, 3 albums there. And so I spent a lot of time there and played a lot of shows there. And she was from Utah. It was her first night there. She'd ever been there. And we ended up spending a lot of time together. And so this song's about her. It's called Mountain Girl. She said it's my first night in Austin, Texas. I don't know how I got here. And we danced in the loving places till the loving places disappeared. When did you start reading books? You should call it the wine club. All the boys will line up to be drinking with you. I'm gonna find me a girl on a train with a dragon tattoo to take away this pain until it's gone, girl, and I ain't ever coming back to Utah again. Gonna miss those trees, gonna miss them valleys, gonna miss those leaves in the fall. Gonna miss your father, I'm gonna miss your brother, gonna miss my mountain girl most of all. When did you start reading books? You should call it the wine club. All them boys will line up to be drinking with you. I'm gonna find me a girl on a train with a dragon tattoo to take away this pain until it's gone, girl, and I ain't ever coming back to Utah again. And you can find me where there's only two choices: blue ocean or white sand. Underneath some blue umbrella, one margarita for half a man. When did you start reading books? You should call it the wine club. All them boys will line up to be drinking with you. I'm gonna find me a girl on a train with a dragon tattoo to take away this pain until it's gone, girl, and I ain't ever coming back. If you find your way south, you'll know where I'm at until it's gone, girl, and I ain't ever coming back to Utah again. Gonna miss my mountain girl most of all.
That was magical. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Ross. Thank you so much.